This right here is actually a generational fumble. This right here is stopping us from having a GOAT of the sport. So, Ilia Topuria has confirmed that he will not be back until March or April. Highly unlikely we see this guy by the end of the year. Highly unlikely we see this guy in January. As MMA fans, this is extremely fucking disappointing. But above all, this is extremely fucking frustrating that we just cannot seem to get activity in the champions that we really want to see as fans, okay? Tom Aspinall was out for a whole year. By the time April rolls around, and they go to Miami like mid-April, it wouldn't be far off a year before we see Ilia Topuria back in that cage. Now, my guess personally to why I think this is happening, we don't have a clear-cut number one contender at lightweight, okay? I've said it before and I'll say it again. Out of everyone in the mix, Arman Sarukian should be the one fighting for the belt. And I've also thought there's two main reasons why. A, no one beat Arman Sarukian. The only person that beat Arman Sarukian really was himself, okay? He pulled out the day before, but the UFC are fucking lying about the whole Arman Sarukian situation. He says he was injured, but Dana White's going like it was a weight issue. But Arman's never come out and said that. Arman's always said I was fucking injured. But the UFC are coming out saying, oh, he made weight as the backup. He made weight as the backup. Colby Covington made weight as the fucking backup. Dana was like, yeah, he's next. Yeah, you weighed the backup. Yeah, you're next. But Arman Sarukian's just like, nah, fuck off, mate. Back in the fucking line for you. He's rumored to be fighting Dan Hooker. I think he breezes Dan Hooker. I think that's an easy fight. That's meant to be in Qatar. Nothing confirmed, but that's kind of where it's heading apparently. So we don't have a number one contender. Two, Arman should be next because this motherfucker right here beat the third best lightweight in the world. He beat not even the second, definitely didn't beat the best. He beat the third best lightweight and he wears 2 belts. That's my gripe here. That's my fucking gripe. You didn't beat Arman, who, let's say, when Islam moved up, was the best lightweight in the world at the time because he hadn't had a fight at lightweight, so Arman Sarukian was the best lightweight. Arman just beat Charles as well. So we don't have a number one contender. And Ilia, I feel like that's why he's not fighting. Now, he said he wants to fight Justin Gaethje or Paddy Pimblett. He said he'd vacate the belt if Arman Sarukian gets it, which is another massive gripe for me, which is potentially holding him back from being GOAT status. Because if you won't fight people, you're just not a champion. You're just someone that holds the belt. Okay, the champion will fight anybody. Ilia's made it very clear he likes to wait for things. He has no problem waiting. Let's not forget, he got a fucking title shot off beating Josh Emmett. Okay, this guy got a title shot from beating Josh fucking Emmett. Josh Emmett, he got a title shot against Volkanovski. He had no problem waiting. He said he'll wait. This guy clearly has no problem waiting, okay? He's in no rush, apparently. Now, for me personally, 3 fights is just not good enough to be the GOAT. It's the same fucking thing with Khabib. Same fucking thing. 3 fights is just not good enough to be the GOAT. You're not even in the conversation. I know, Lucas Tracy will say, and I even fell into it. I felt when he beat Oliveira, I was like, that's one of the greatest fighters ever. And I do think he has GOAT potential. I need to see you against the best lightweight in the world. I need to see you against the best featherweight when he's at his best, not when he got knocked out a few weeks before. And not when Max Holloway moves back down. They're all unbelievable wins. Knocking out Volk, knocking out Holloway, knocking out Charles. Incredible. The best 3-fight running streak of all time. But if you break it, there's little, cracks in the armor. Bryce Mitchell had him on his back. I'm just going to do what you want with that information. But Bryce Mitchell had him on his back. Could Arman Sarukian get him? Do what you want with that information. I'm not fucking saying that he loses to Arman. Please don't get me twisted. I'm not saying that. But Bryce Mitchell had him on his back. Could Arman Sarukian get him on his back? If Bryce Mitchell can get him there, you never know. That's what's so intriguing. But he won't fucking fight him. Now, I just think shit like this is just everything wrong with the sport. I fucking hate inactivity with a passion. Like, you moved up a weight class and you took no damage. There is 0 reason why you should not be fighting in October, November, December at the latest. There's no reason, bro. If that was Volk would have been in there in September. Prime Volk, if this was, when Volk beat, who'd he beat for the belt? He beat Holloway for the belt. But let's say this was, Volk when he beat Ortega and he breezed Ortega like that. He would have been in there in September, October. Absolutely. And fucking well he would have as well, you watching at home. If you knew anything about Prime Volk, he went through that war with Ortega. It was like, I don't want to wait another fucking 6 months to fucking fight. I want to fight. I want to be active. That was terrible. I want to fight. That was Volkanovski for you. You know, even he was like, even against fucking Lopez, he was like, he let me a little bit fucked up. But he still was talking about fighting. But Ilia said after the Charles, after taking 0 damage, was like, oh, if the UFC want me to be in there by the end of the year, then I might go. Then I will. Of course we want you in there. What's his fans want to see you in there? What's the fucking hold up? What are you doing waiting? What are you waiting for? A number one contender? You fucking rarely get them nowadays. You're going to be waiting a while if you're waiting for a number one contender. Like, I just don't get it. That's just number one contender, real number one contender lightweight with Sarukian. He had to go through Charles Oliveira. Bro, fuck, you had to go through Josh Emmett to get your title shot. Stop fucking big leaguing everyone. I hate it. I love Ilia, but I hate what he's doing. I love Ilia. I have said millions of good things about Ilia Topuria. He's got the look. He's slick as fuck. He's got the fight style. Like when I mean the fight style, bro, he's literally everything you could ask for as an MMA fan. He fucks people up, good on the ground, chins people. What more do you want? What more do you want as an MMA fan? You know what I want? Fucking activity from someone that takes no damage. I just thought we have such a mega star here. We have everything we've ever asked for. Literally, we have everything we ever asked for. By the way, I got fucking age restricted in a video for the first time ever because I said tart. You know, Reuben tart and or tart, Reuben tart. If you pick up what I'm putting down, a Reuben tart, you know, tarts to begin with or. I said that. I didn't say he's a Reuben tart, but I said, you know, I used the word Reuben tart. I got age restricted, which is bullshit, but still. We have such a megastar. We have the star that we've been looking for, have been asking for. You know, he's undefeated. He's knocking out people, but he's just not in there enough. He's not. Don't fight fucking Justin Gaethje, bro. That's such a waste. Such a waste of everyone's time. Such a waste of 8 months until you get back in the cage. Like, if you come in here in April, yeah, and you have to fight Gaethje, what a fucking waste of fucking time. Now, I'm telling you now, if Arman Tsarukyan beats Dan Hooker, Ilia will just tweet, that's good, but that's not good enough. You need to beat someone else, boy. Hooker's shit. He'll just say some shit like that. He's not going to say, right, let's go. You will not see Ilia Topuria say, right, let's go to Arman Tsarukyan. You will never see it. Okay, he doesn't want to fight Arman. I'm not saying he's scared of Arman. I'm not saying any of that. But he just doesn't want to see him to fight Arman Tsarukyan. Which, in my opinion, if you're not willing to fight Arman Tsarukyan, you said you give up the belt, then you should give up the belt. If Tsarukyan beats Hooker and Ilia tweets, that's good, but that's not good enough. Get rid of the belt. Get the fucking rid of the belt. Get rid of it. I'm sick of that shit. I'm fucking sick of that shit, but I feel like Ilia Topuria is fumbling the bag so bad. Fumbling it so bad. Like, if you were active and you were in there a lot, you know, you would just be such a megastar. You would be such a megastar. Over the last 2 years, you fought, what, 3 times? You fought Volk, you fought Holloway, and then you fought Charles. You fought 3 times over the last 2 years. I never see you fight. It's so rare we see Ilia Topuria fight. Now, you could argue that's what makes it so good when Ilia's fighting. This is rare. It gets the juice, everything. No, fuck off. No. It's not how it works. It's not how it works here. It's not his fucking birthday. Okay? We need to see this guy in here every 6 months. At the least. 4, if I'm being honest with you. We took no damage against Charles. What's the hold-up? April? Fumbling the bag. Fumbling what he could be. The GOAT. If you beat the Sarukians, if you beat the fucking number one contenders, bro, if you beat Arman Tsarukyan, you're a top 5 fighter of all time. If you chin Arman Tsarukyan, I would love to see it, because I think Arman can do problems. Obviously, I'm picking Ilia to beat him, but Tsarukyan can't give him problems. If Bryce Mitchell can get you on your back, Arman Tsarukyan has a chance. I'm just going to leave it there. Like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.